So what to do, y'all? I'm back this morning for another Car Chronicles. Heading into work. And I told y'all, what did I tell y'all the other day? You might see me in a purple my purple hoodie on, and just my jacket on. I told you I don't do too much now. Going up to the job, I don't do too much. Not gonna be getting too fly. I remember before, back in the day, I used to get fly, work, like I said, put shoes on, kicks on, whatever. After that, I step out the window. Once I had to start driving an hour, and I just got tired, and I was like, well, I'll just put a shirt on and this on, and it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? It is. Leave all the other good stuff for the weekend. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So, whatever. And I just got into that routine. Like I said, I'm on the, you know, Oprah Winfrey, Robert Johnson, Robert Smith plan. I doubt Robert Smith out there, but you know, the Mark Zuckerberg plan. You know, leave all my choices to big choices. All my decision making for big decisions. And when it comes to my clothes, just keep it simple, so I ain't gotta make too many choices and decisions in the morning. That's how I like to am, for real, man. I really don't like to do all that overthinking and all that stuff. So it'd be like whatever it is with me. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. This morning I had one of them thoughts. And I was thinking to myself once again, I was like, man, I should have probably took a job with the military like my folks was pushing me to do, or that program they tried to get me in after I graduated from school. As you can see, I have a lot of those thoughts and be like, wonder what ifs. But I had to realize when you have the what if moments, you have to realize, like, you know, maybe at the time that wasn't the career path the younger you wanted. You know, the younger me wanted to, you know, try his hand at all this startup stuff and see what's up. And you know, I must admit, it's been good, it's been bad, you know, it's been up, it's been down. So, you know, it could have been great, you know, like, depending on how, you know, what I would have did or what I didn't do. But I definitely know I learned a lot. And I think as life went on, I started realizing what became more important. It was just not having a job and then save as much as I can to get my stuff going, but having a stable job where I could grow in, you know, get a regular income so I can continue to keep pushing towards the business and kind of go from there, you know what I mean? So that's what really became important, or whatever I should say, really, you know, as I started getting older. So, yeah, this is crazy. You know, as you start getting older, you start realizing, you know, things that are important and how your mindset was back then and how, you know, you need to change your mindset now. As you can see, my nose is red again. I don't know what's going on. It'd be weird. Like, I don't know if it's going with the weather or what, because sometimes the nose be red and sometimes it don't. Even when I wash my face and all that stuff, it be red for no reason, which is crazy. You know, I kind of wonder if it's something with my diet. I doubt it though, because I drink water every day, but I just feel like it's been happening lately. Of all the places, not on my cheek, but on my nose. Like, I'm already like golden brownish, but on my nose it's so red, it's like, what the freak, bro? So it's weird. It's really weird. Because, you know, your nose is the main place when you talk to everybody, they see first. So it's like, why? Why my nose, bro? Why the nose? Of all the places, why the nose? So I want to let y'all know that after looking at these videos and seeing how my roof has been worn out so bad over these 17 years of having this car, I kind of been thinking about me cleaning the roof. You know, it's probably been a long time coming. You know, you start realizing things that you need to do when you start seeing yourself on a regular basis, you know, and you be like, dang, that's actually kind of bad. Maybe I should clean that up. I can at least do something. I mean, the outside of my car looks good, and the other stuff on my seats look good, and, you know, and the stuff is picked up. I guess I can clean the roof. But I guess you don't really think about it because you be like, when I'm in my car, I don't really look up at the roof. I mean, it's not like I'm in a real, like, Maybach, where it's like a ceiling of lights and all that stuff, so it's kind of crazy, you know, you don't really think about it or look at it that much, but it is what it is. Take me for me. It's life in times ahead, baby. But the crazy part is, you get in First Lady car, it's sparkling clean, sparkling nice. Even when she had her other car before, I get in, it be smell like new car. Even if she had it for after a year, it still smell like new car. Freshly clean, this, that. Same with my brother. Freshly clean. No, don't leave no food in here. No, put them shoes in the trunk. All that. They had a little spray stuff, both of them. When you get in my car, It's almost as if, like, you know what I'm saying, you want to get brolic? Ask me if I'm trying to kick knowledge. And my brother, like I always be saying to my brother, like I always be saying to myself, my brother says to me, bro, if I didn't know you, bro, I would think you was grimy, bro. I tell him all the time, I'm not grimy, I'm just comfortable, bro. Some stuff just don't bother me. I mean, I know it should probably bother normal people, but it don't bother me, because in my mind, I be like, yo, I get to point A, point B. So the most important thing is make sure under the hood works, and inside I'll go as we go. But I gotta get to point A to point B to make these dreams happen, make this plan happen. You know what I'm saying? But you know, everybody's different. Everybody thinks different. Everybody thinks different. So crazy part is I got friends that have been through 4, 5, 6, 7 cars. I'm still on this first car. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it is what it is. You know, I could have someone's like watching this and be like, you could have bought a car by now. Yep, I could have bought a car by now back in 17, 18. When I was having a steady job, I didn't leave, but I didn't want to pay a note. I could have got a low note, maybe 400. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely could have. But like I told y'all before, like, you know, I always had that nervousness before I got that steady job that I was at for 4.5 years. Before then, it was always like, yo, I see when my partners get repoed, and I was always job jumping and not secure, and I was like, I hate for that to happen to me, you know, which is crazy because he got a repo, and then later on he ended up getting another car, new car later on, so whatever. But I always kept thinking that. So even after I got the steady job, I was like, well, I don't really want to pay a note. I don't want to pay a note. I think I just had like a little fear in me, like I just didn't want to pay a note, and I just didn't want to. I don't want to fall flat, like I wasn't gonna pay anything, even though I do pay all my bills on time. I just had that whole little, you know, thing going on at that time. Like I don't want to get this car repoed and mess my credit up and all that stuff. You know, living in the fear, not living in the faith of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord's gonna put me in the right car that was gonna be best for me, but I didn't have faith. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have faith, and that's a lot of things that are things that I've been working on, like over time lately. Been working on strengthening my faith, because I realize my faith is strong in certain areas. Like my faith is strong when it comes to knowing that I'm gonna be healthy, knowing that the Lord's gonna bless my health, you know, knowing that the Lord's gonna make things happen for me. But my faith's kind of weak sometimes when it comes to finances, you know, because I just been down for so long with different jobs and stuff happening to me that I'd be like, yo, when am I gonna come up? So it's like you gotta kind of get back in the mind and reprogram yourself to know, like, there's 1,000 promises in the Bible for you from the Lord, and the Lord is going to make it happen for you. You just got to believe and know that when you sow that seed, and you know what I'm saying, that he's going to continue to make blessings happen for you. You know, you just got to keep believing in it. So, you know, retraining my mind, you know, like Gary Casey said, listen to more of that faith talk, kingdom talk, know that the kingdom going to be there for me, and just understanding that. So that, you know, and when it comes to jobs, my faith is so-so. Sometimes 80%, I say 50-50, some 70%. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, I know I didn't get it. Or no. Sometimes I'll be like, in my mind, I'll be thinking, I wonder if, I don't feel like I got it. But I don't say it out loud, because it's one thing to think it, because the devil will try to get into your head, but it's one thing to say it out loud. As long as you don't say it, it can still happen for you. So I've had moments where I'll be like, in my mind thinking, I don't know if I did good or I got it, but then I'll be like, and then I say out loud, I did great, I did good, they love me. And then boom, ended up moving on to the next step or whatever. So, you know, but most of all, and when it comes to healing, when it comes to believing, definitely, when it comes to believing that our next child, or really believing and receiving our next child as a boy, in the beginning, I didn't really have strong faith. You know, at times I was kind of like, or I kind of waited too late after, like, you know, I would ask for him to be a boy after the deed had been done, the intimacy deed had been done. So by that time it was too late, because, you know, it's already, the procreation has already happened, the creation has already happened. But this time I've been praying in advance, and I've already not only prayed, but I already received it, and I know he's here. EJ is here. He's literally sitting in First Lady's tummy, waiting to come on out. He's like literally walks around me every day like, I'm here, Daddy, I'm here. When am I coming home? When am I coming home? But he, you know, he's here. So I've already received it, believed it. Mark 11:24. Therefore, I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you received it and be yours. I've already received it, believed it. James 4:2. You do not have because you do not ask God. So I already asked God, wrote it down, everything. So I'm definitely thankful. EJ's here. He's got a look just like me. You know, golden smile, golden, like, tall, 6'7", well-rounded, disciplined, you know what I'm saying? All the above and some. So I'm just glad. I have a whole list of things. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking into existence, speaking into existence. So I'm glad EJ is here with us, you know what I'm saying? Enjoying his life of being my child, being my offspring, and carrying on the Brundage name like the other two. So thank you, God. Thank you for that. So yeah, like I said before, like I just been working on improving my faith, because you'd be surprised how far you can go in life when your faith is strong. There's a lot of people who've gone places in life because their faith was just impeccable, you know what I'm saying? It's impenetrable, you know what I'm saying? It couldn't be broken, you know what I mean? And because of that, they didn't let little stuff break them down. Like I have faith all day that God has continued to let my car run smooth, perfect, fine, no issues, no problem. Every day I get in this car, it cuts on, I drive to my destination safely without getting an accident, without getting a ticket. My tires are perfect, my engine is perfect, my oil is perfect, the car runs great, I have great gas mileage. I thank God every day for that. Thank you, Lord. I believe it, I receive it. You know, you gotta speak that type of stuff into your car, because at one point I used to have a bad thought process and always be like, oh man, XYZ, you know what I'm saying? But now my thought process, my car is like, it's great, it's running great. My new car is coming, the Bentley's coming, the next car is coming, it's coming. Every day I'm waking up, it's coming. I may not say it every day, but I'm thinking, I'm like, I know I'm getting closer to it coming to me. You know what I'm saying? And I know the Lord wants me to have it. You know what I'm saying? Because if he didn't want me to have it, he wouldn't have put these thoughts in my head, these dreams in my head. I wouldn't be seeing all the stuff happen in real time and while I'm awake. I wouldn't see myself, you know what I'm saying, with my foot up, you know what I'm saying, on the Rolls Royce, you know what I'm saying, driving. I want to see myself pulling up in the Bentley, jumping out, you know what I'm saying. I want to see myself eating ice cream in it, you know what I mean? If he didn't want me to have those things, he wouldn't have put those thoughts in my mind. Because some people don't have those type of thoughts. Some people have thoughts of like building playgrounds, or thoughts of like, I don't know, going to work and, you know, being happy doing that. Some people have different thoughts. That was a phone call. Right now I'm in my moment, so you're not going to get away. So some people have different thoughts of how they look at stuff. So I'm just thankful. I just want to thank the Lord every day for it. Thank the Lord that he, you know what I'm saying, that no matter my predicament, when I'm going through, the Lord going to make it happen. Sometimes I get like a look, dang, it reminds me, I got to do something about my student loans. I get something about my student loans, they be like, you need to go ahead and make a payment. I be like, yeah, I'm going to pay on them, but I ain't going to be able to pay them off, because I ain't going to do it right now. I said, Lord, you're going to have to give me the money to pay these off. I can't stress over no student loans, you know what I'm saying, or any other loans, or any other things. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, like Eric C said, don't, you got to live. Then on top of that, don't look at your check. You know what I'm saying? Because your check will make you nervous, make you uncomfortable. Just know that your check will get bigger. Just believe God that your check will get bigger. Just believe God that more finances will come. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to focus your mind on. That's what I be focusing my mind on. So when they be seeing me that bill for them student loans, I be like, all right, I just got to focus my mind on, you know, what the Lord could do for me, blessing my hands in the marketplace so I can have the funds to create what I need to create. You know what I'm saying? So I can get out there and make do what I need to make do. You know what I'm saying? I can't be sitting here stressing about this. You know, the old me used to be like, man, I gotta figure out how to get all these student loans, man. I gotta figure out how to pay this off, man. Nah, man, I can't do that no more, man. You know, I tried doing it all myself. That ain't work. So now I just pay my tithes and sow into the kingdom. Ask the Lord to give me ideas on how I can make my hands work well in the marketplace, or give me ideas so that when my ideas can flourish in the marketplace. Because like Gary C said all the time, and I believe it, like, Lord, you be over there stressing, the Lord could give you a $100,000 idea, and that $100,000 to be able to help you pay off whatever debts or credit cards, whatever you may have. We all been there, you know what I'm saying? So that's the mindset I be having now, because sometimes motherfuckers be calling like, well, Eric, about this? Man, the Lord got to give me the money, man. The Lord got to give me the money, man. I don't know what you want, you know? I just can't worry about it no more, because it ain't doing me no good to stress over it. If I'm stressing over it, then I don't got no belief that the Lord gonna give me the ideas and be able to give me the talents to go do what I need to go do to make it happen. He can grant me the money. You know what I'm saying? I live in the kingdom. You know what I mean? He gonna bless me with it. But I gotta believe that he can bless me with it. I gotta sow that he gonna bless me with it. I gotta get in prayer and talk to him. You know, and that's one of the things I definitely want to work on every year, because sometimes I don't be praying as much as I need to. You know what I'm saying? I be believing, but I need to pray more, listen to more in my ear, just like earphones, whatever. I mean, when I'm at work, I listen to Gary C on my YouTube, but I just need to, read my daily scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Get more in it every day. I just gotta do better, man. Sometimes I get caught up in the mundane of society, and I just get caught up in it, man. And sometimes when you get caught up in it, it ain't always good for you, man. I get caught up in the world, and trying to hustle and bustle sometimes, and sometimes trying to be feeling like, Lord, what can I do to help you bless me, Lord? I know maybe I'm not doing enough. I think like that. Maybe I'm not doing enough. Well, in actuality, I need to do more by praying, and then He can show me what I need, the more I need to do more of. So definitely working on that. Definitely working on that. You know what I'm saying? So definitely something I want to work on. Because in the morning time, I can literally, if I have my old headphones, I can put my headphones in and just listen to daily scripture, like the Bible scriptures and stuff like that. Just read stuff. I got time at my desk. I got time. In fact, even if I didn't, you can make time. Make time for everything else, so we can make time. So that would have boiled down to really sometimes at the moment, just by making time. I make time for the Lord. Make time to hear Him. Before I start recording myself in the morning on the Morning Chronicles, like I told y'all before, I used to just listen to Gary C. And that'll just be it. Gary C. So, yeah, man. But I'm definitely gonna improve on that. Definitely gonna improve on doing better on that. That's definitely been something I've been talking about for the last 2 years or so. I definitely feel like me and First Lady Faith is definitely getting better, stronger. We've seen a lot of things happen, and that's how I want to continue. Just keep building on top of blessing, on top of blessing, on top of blessing. You know what I'm saying? Build each blessing on top of each other, so that more and more good things happen. You know what I mean? So yeah. I was about to say something to y'all. You know what's crazy? This light's about to turn red. Don't even go. It ain't even worth it. You know what's crazy, y'all, is that and these cars are going too. You know what's crazy is I tried to upload one of the videos I did last week, and it still ain't uploaded. I don't know if it's 55 minutes or what, but gosh dang, it is taking forever to upload. And it'd be like aggravating because like all the other videos are uploaded. So like when you see this video, it will be not daily. It'll be a week behind. Because the problem that I'm having is I could post these videos daily, but the problem I'm having is because they're coming on my phone, they take so long to upload. And I always feel like people always say like when you want to have if you want to be posting daily, it's best to have like at least a good time schedule or whatever time that you're gonna post for people or whatever. So I don't want to be recording them and then trying to, and I told y'all at work it's like Fort Knox. I ain't got no signal, so I can't upload it. And by the time I get home, you hoping to upload. So if it don't upload, then you're gonna be like, what the freak? So I just kind of felt like if I just do it a week from behind, then it will work. So, but as time goes on, then we'll see about recording that same day, putting it out that same day or whatever. Lord bless me and I go full time, just life and time to air it, just doing stuff. That'd be great. Playing video games, see how my life goes on, building on my business, my water business, and building all this stuff, just kind of captured along with me. That would be great. And I'd definitely be able to record it and upload. Because it's not like I'm doing a lot of editing. But I just don't have no signal. Like normal jobs I go to, I have a signal, so I could edit and then upload and I'd be straight. Here I'm like editing, I got no signal. You would think we have a signal on the 14th floor, but it's almost like you go into this certain parts of the office is like straight, and you go in the back room, it's like dead signal. It's like, what the freak, bro? So that really sucks. That really sucks indeed. So yeah, but most of the time if I have anything, I put it in CapCut. I was using iMovie, but iMovie was taking away my angle. The top part making it smart, just making it short, I think, or nothing. I saw it, but the CapCut now, I put it in, and it works pretty well. It just blends it together, so that works. I have to use that when I have to get off a call or do whatever. But it's like me just getting off a couple minutes and come right back or whatever. So, man, a crazy thing I thought about this morning, and I just thought about it right now when I was talking to y'all. My mind just went blank. I gotta read more When you read my books, it strengthens your mind, so you don't be forgetting stuff. You know, it strengthens your mind. Definitely strengthens your mind. Definitely strengthens your mind to think. Definitely strengthens your mind to be crafty. All kind of stuff. I definitely gotta get back in there and read my books. I don't know what books are good, but strengthening your mind, reading the book, hands-on reading it, strengthening your mind, strengthening your mind, strengthening your mind, strengthening your mind daily. That's always a plus. But yeah, what am I saying? So yeah, like I was saying, you go up in there, it's like Fort Knox, 14th floor, so it's like, it's crazy, you got no signal. And because of that, you cut, and it ain't even working. You can't even upload or anything like that, but, you know, it is what it is. But I have been thinking to myself, though, I'm trying to think, like, what else I'm going to do. What else I'm going to do? It's like, what else do you guys wouldn't mind seeing? Because I'm not going to lie to you. Some of the stuff I be doing, I be like, man, I wonder if people really even care. But I just be like, man, you know, I think I've always wanted to record myself. But like I told y'all before in the first couple of videos, it's all about what would I discuss or have myself doing. And I see a lot of people doing stuff that is like easy, or I didn't say easy, but stuff that's not even really like giving you knowledge or giving you good convo or stuff, and it's just a little wild stuff, but they just do it consecutively, and people are loving it, and people are like hooked onto it. I'm like, yo, if they can do it, I know I can do it, because at least I'm gonna have convo with you. I'm gonna talk with you. You know, we're gonna discuss things every day. You know, and then that type of thought process, I finally, after, you know, so long of being like, what if, what can I do, whatever, not getting in front of the camera, I said, just forget it. It's time to do it. I had a little motivation from this other video I saw where the dude wasn't it finally clicked on me. The dude wasn't really doing nothing. It was like this, I watched this video, and it was like they were talking about the guy, and they were like, he's not really doing anything. He just walks around, he's in the gym, shows off his muscles, talks to you, does this. And I watched the video, I'm like, yeah, he was doing normal stuff that I would be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was living that lifestyle, going to the gym, record himself talking, people come up, talk to him, no real edits, no thumbnails, go get some eat, talk, in the car and talk, you know, just stuff that I would do. And I was like, it is a market just for just being yourself. Because I'm not going to lie to y'all, the problem that I will be thinking sometimes is, I'll be like, well, what can I do? Because I'm not going to get on TV. I'm not going to get on this camera and dance. I'm not doing all that. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, when my little girl want to do a little ticky-tock, no, I'm just playing TikTok. Yeah, cool, but I'm not going to be out here doing 100 dances. That's not what I'm doing, bro. I'm not doing that. You know, gangsters don't side to side. We don't dance no more. All we do is this. All we do is this. Gangsters don't dance no more. All we do is this. All we do is this. You know what I'm saying? That's not really my thing. You know? Have I done some in the past, like with kids and funny stuff? Yeah, but every video doing that, no, that's not me. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing the newest trend. The last stuff I see it, I may do it here, blue in there, but I'm not doing it. Some people, that's how they get their likes, their views, their stuff. That's what they do. That's not me, bro. That's not me for real, bro. Like, for real. So that's why I was kind of like, what can I do? And then I told you about my CPG show I wanted to do, but I did when I had the website, Looks for Cooks, I did a podcast for that. It wasn't video, it was more like audio. And I know the time and the time that it takes to do all that. Like, you gotta find people, and then if you're gonna do video, you gotta set the video up, set the calls up, record. It takes a lot to do that. And I was able to do a lot of that before I had a kid. So that works, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely want to do that, but I was more focused on, all right, what can I do right now that is just me and I could get a lot of my thoughts out? Because I definitely feel like that CPG podcast channel would be great down the line. Or, you know, when I have more free time to be able to sit and do everything I want to do. Because, you know, if it's done correctly, yeah. If it's done sloppy, it's like, the point kind of get erased. But I know I always wanted to do so. I have so many ideas. And I was like, yo, I definitely want to do some where it's just me talking and giving my perspective on things. but I didn't know what kind of format I would do, how long I would be able to do it, if I would be consistent. Like I said before, like my whole thing last couple of years has been about consistency. I be on, be off. I be on, I be off. I do this 30 days, I be off. Do that 60 days, I do this 20 days, be off. Do this 60 days, then I be off. You know, just I'll be being consistent. That's the reason why I'm posting a week behind and not daily right now. I'm doing this not for y'all, but for me. Because for me, I got to be able to get up and do this morning chronicles every day. I got to be able to do this after work chronicles. I got to be able to record myself when I'm at home, you know what I'm saying, playing Madden or doing anything. I got to be able to record myself when I go out to the store by myself. I got to do this. You know what I'm saying? This can't be a one-off fluke because it's cute now in the first 2 weeks. This got to be a consecutive type of thing because who gonna really rock with it? You know, it takes time for people to be like, yo, I'm gonna rock and watch the channel, I'm gonna rock and do whatever, you know what I'm saying? It takes time to do all this stuff. It takes time for people to be like, yo, let me see what he's talking about, let me see what good info he's discussing. It takes time for all that stuff to happen. It don't happen overnight. God, it would be great if it did. But I know it takes time, you know what I'm saying? And to build that endurance up, that's why I'm doing it now, you know? Backtrack, boom. That's why I'm doing a video every day. I'm doing literally 2 videos a day. One in the morning chronicles, one after work chronicles. You know what I'm saying? After work / trap chronicles. I should call it after work / trap chronicles. You know what I'm saying? No, I should just call it after work chronicles. Maybe I should put the trap in it. I don't know. I could put trap in it. That way people be like, yo, that way I can show people I'm at the trap, but it ain't a legal trap. It's illegal in the band though. Making money out the hand though. Hey. Gotta throw one of them A's in there. But yeah, I mean, I'm doing it for me. You know what I mean? Because some people might be like, man, I just gotta post it out, put it out. I mean, that's great. But for me, in my mindset, I'm like, yo, let me do what I'm doing. This is the vision I had. Do a week behind, schedule it, put it out, then we'll go from there. Like, I'm just gonna put it out. I'm not gonna worry about having a banner on the page. I'm not gonna worry about all this other stuff. It's live and time to air, baby. You know, give you a description, tell you a little something about it, and we rock with it, and we keep on pushing it and go from there. You know what I'm saying? But as far as all the other stuff, I'm not going to be doing all that. Because at this point now, it's just all about building up my endurance. And my endurance is needed for me to put it out and record myself. Put it out and record myself. Put it out and record myself. So that's what it's all about for me, you know. I know some people be like, man, just drop it every day, drop it up. Like, nah, this is what I need. When I finally got the motivation from seeing that guy's video and then being like, and I saw like the genuine is coming back and people like to see people just doing normal stuff and being yourself, I was like, this is me being me and I'm gonna do something normal. This is how I'm gonna do it. I wanna do it like this. In a sense where I'm gonna just record myself and then post the day behind. So, but it was definitely motivational to see his video and be like, all right, I'm glad to see the genuine is coming back. And you ain't got to do all that extra stuff. Because I'm not really with all the extra stuff. I'm telling y'all right now, like, that's not really my thing. And I guess it's not really my thing because I feel like a lot of times people get on social media and they be cutting the rug and cuckoo and whatever, but they ain't keeping it real with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember watching that movie, Swamp. Yeah, with that girl that was in love with, like, the Beyonce movie, and there was a part of the movie, I don't know if y'all noticed, when she was, minus her killing all those people, she was killing one of the guys that talked about Queen Naja, aka Beyonce, right? And she went to his house in Atlanta, and she killed the guy, right? And then she looked at his refrigerator, and in his refrigerator, there was nothing but salad, water, apple, all that, right? But then she looked at his pantry. Boy, had more junk food than a convenience store. You know what I'm saying? And that was it was a play on words that people didn't really pay attention to. People, that play on words was people be fronting for the net. People front for the net. Oh, this is how I'm living healthy, celery. This is how I'm living. You know, we want to make sure that we live good for the, but in real actuality, you over here eating Snicker bars, Kool-Aid juice packs, all kind of stuff. You fronting instead of keeping it real with people. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, people ain't being honest about who they are. So now you thinking that you got to starve yourself or you got to do this because you want to get like them or do whatever. Or you say to yourself, if they eating like that so healthy, why are they not losing weight? Because that person is probably lying. They're not keeping it real with themselves. And that's one of the things I was like, man, that's not really me. I just try to be myself. Because I always feel like if I'm myself at all times, then I can never ever go wrong with not liking myself. And I notice a lot of times I see people and hear people and talk to friends, whenever something go wrong, they be like, I don't know why it didn't work out. It was always them being like, I wasn't myself in this friendship with that person, or I wasn't myself in that relationship with that person. I wasn't myself. And that's my whole thing. I just want to be myself at all times, good or bad, because at least when I'm myself, if it don't go well or if I get talked about, at least I'm being myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm myself. So people be like, oh man, Eric, man, your beard be always wild, man. Your roof be wild in your car. Okay, I'm myself though. You know what I'm saying? I'm myself. I'm keeping it 100 with myself. You know what I mean? I'm not faking a front for somebody else just so that people could be like, well, I got on board with it and now I'm on board with it. He's got to be cool. He's going to be this. Or people be living that lifestyle where they fake it. And you know what I'm saying? Like when I was in Atlanta, I actually knew people personally that would fake it by renting cars, act like they were theirs, go on dates, take pictures with it, but then I see them and realize they don't got a car, or they borrowing their sister car, you know what I'm saying, something, oh wait, this happened. They're not being themselves, and that's what I don't want to be. I want to be myself, good or bad. That way at the end of the day, when myself goes to the next level, I know who's rocking with myself. I know who's rocking with the real me. So just a little information for y'all today, man, about being yourself. And yeah, man, I hope y'all have a great day. About to go in the trap. Yeah, man. I should put a hashtag at the bottom. Free Eric from the trap. And when I say trap, I mean work. So, but yeah, man, y'all have a good day. And like I always say before, keep living your life. Because if you don't, your life is not going to live you. All right, y'all.